What's up, guys? What's up, guys? How you doing today? You rocking out with the one and only Philly Dom coming to you live and direct from Kodiak, Alaska. I know you guys got some questions on how much I can get paid. That's why I was like, let me do a video on it so we can talk about it. So let me give you guys some time to come on the live. Don't forget you rocking out with the one and only Philly Dom. Some people coming on the live now. I know a lot of people want to come up to Alaska and work in the fishing industry. We have a lot of questions, so it's your time now, and I can answer your questions for you, and I can let you guys know what's going on. Kelly said, "Oh my gosh, Philly, we have you. Have you seen?" Oh no, I've been working a lot. I'm in Alaska working. Diana, Rent. What's up, Don? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on with you? Yeah, this is a very intense job. It's not for the weak or the faint at heart. Very tough, very demanding, rigorous, rigorous, rugged job. How much money can you make? The people ask Philly Dom, how much money can you make? How much money can you make doing this job? How much money can you make doing this job? You see what the title says. I said 10,000 plus. Some people work up here for salmon season, and they might do like a 45-day contract, which is like what, a month and a quarter or something like that. So month and a half, less than a month and a half, and they can make like 10,000 plus. So that's where I got that number from. If everything is okay with fish and game, and the fishermen are allowed to fish, and the weather is not bad or whatever situation that can cause problems of them getting fish, you can make that with a small contract. You can definitely make that with a small contract of maybe like 45 days. Obviously, if you want to make more money in this industry, I mean, the longer you're up here, the more money you make. Right now, I'm at a plant in Kodiak, Alaska, Pacific Seafoods. Right now, we're working like 12 hours a day, literally like every day. It's only since I've been here, it's only one day. It's only been one day I didn't work. After that, I've worked mostly 12 hours. I think one time yesterday, we only worked like almost 8 hours, 7.5, 8 hours, because they didn't really have that much fish. So that was some downtime. But after that, it's been consistent. This is the type of job you're going to be working constantly, day in, day out. So that's how you make the money. Obviously, it's they have land plants, and they also have vessels. Um, you can make more money. People say you can make money on land plants. You can make money on vessels, but vessels you can make this thing called it's called cruise share. So you don't get paid hourly. Most of the vessels you don't get paid hourly. You get paid cruise share by the catch, and that's how you get paid. And you do 16 hours. You do 16 hours. So it's rough. It's rough and tough. It's rough. It's a very rough 16 hours every day. Very rough. Like I said before, people want the money. They worry about the money. They concerned about the money. How much money can I make? Money, 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 money. But it's blood, sweat, tears for this money. You know what I mean? This is fish money, blood money. Like if you're gonna work hard for this. This is like nothing easy. A lot of people, when the recruiters recruits them for the different vessels or land plants or whatever, people, the first thing that come to their mind is money, how much money you can make. That's all they care about, how much money they can make. They don't think that anything worth having or anybody's gonna give you that type of money. You're gonna have to work hard for it. And obviously, guys, it's seasonal work. So, but it's full-time work for some people. So seasonal, you can work it. Like I said, some people have 45-day contracts. Other people can be up here for a couple months. It all depends. It all depends on your contract. Somebody said they smoke marijuana. Some companies test for it, some don't. You know what I mean? Obviously, Alaska right now is marijuana is legal here. They have the dispensaries. So even here in Kodiak, Alaska, they have the dispensaries. So it's a lot going on. But they check for different drugs and stuff like that. Truck said I tried to get on, but I never heard back from anybody. Well, what that is, man, you got to be consistent. You got to call them up. If you got to go, if you got to call them up, if you're able to go to the facility and talk to them direct. But obviously, most people are scattered throughout the United States. And my situation was different. Like with Pacific Seafoods, I actually went to one of their offices in Seattle, Washington area, and I talked to them direct because I wanted to work here in Kodiak. So I went to their office and talked to them direct. Also, I called them, but obviously, email. We're in the time of that. You email people, you call people. You just got to be persistent with it, man. You have to be persistent with it. You have to be very persistent with it, man. But they need people right now. Like they're going coming into salmon season, so they need people, man. They need people for sure. Just got to be persistent, man, with it. You know what I mean? And it's no excuse. There's so many different seafood processing companies that put in a bunch of applications. Don't just put in like one or two applications, man. Put in like 10, 15 applications and see who gets back to you. You know what I mean? Or if it's a particular place you want to work, I mean, you put in a lot of applications for that place. Once again, guys, I always got to let you guys know this is my book right here. This is Philly Dom's Complete Guide to Alaska Seafood Processing and Self-Preservation. I wrote a book about working in Alaskan seafood industries, and it's basically, how to get a job. But people always ask how to get a job. Obviously, you can put an application in, put a bunch of applications in. Don't put two or three. I would say 10 at the minimum. At the minimum, 10 at the minimum. Organize it. Know who you put the application in with, and wait a couple of days, see if they'll email you back. Most companies are good with emailing you back. If not, start calling them, man. Call the companies, get their numbers, call their corporate office or their hiring office, whatever. Talk with their recruiters. I mean, anything worth having in life, you're gonna have to go for it. It's not going to just be easy. Some people, obviously, the recruiters will call back and they'll set everything up. But if not, man, you gotta push. You gotta push for it. If you guys are watching, make sure you get a videos of like right now we got work. We got work in a couple hours. I got work in a couple hours. But I feel like it's my duty to help people get this job. Since I've been working this job from back in the day, I always try to help people get these jobs. May it be the Amazon situation, may it be this seafood processing information. But on my channel, I always try to help people get jobs. Mark said, focus on your health, bro. Yeah, I did. I'm focusing on my health. Trust me on that. Let's see. NYC King said, I'm proud of you. Keep on grinding. Keep going. Thank you, man, NYC King. Appreciate you, appreciate you, appreciate you. Truck money, man. You say you filled out applications for about 15 places. You ain't get no call back or no email. Come on, man. You had to. You had to. What's your situation? What's your situation right now? Once again, guys, if you guys are watching, make sure you give the video a like. hit the like button, man. I'm giving you guys some exclusive information, helping you guys get a job. I know somebody out there that's broke or homeless or in a struggle and they need an option, and this is definitely a good way to get yourself back together, man. These jobs really help people out. You know what I mean? It's blue collar work. You know, it's hard work. It's nothing easy. But yeah, they definitely hiring and they definitely need people. Adele said, "I'm looking for experience, not to pay. Just seeking if it's a fit for me. Thanks for talking, bro." Adele, man, you just gotta try it. I mean, for some people, you know, it's blue collar work is it's rough and tough. It's not for everybody, man. It's not for everybody. I can tell you that. You know what I mean? The workplace environment, um, the hours, mainly the hours. That's the thing that gets a lot of people. You got to work them 16 hours. I don't know if you guys understand what 16 hours is. It's 24 hours in a day. You got to work 16 of that. It's pretty rough and tough on the body. Not everybody can do it, but you have people that's doing it between the ages of 18 and 80. So other day I was working with a guy, he's 75 years old. He's been processing like 40 something years. So it's possible. It's possible to do it. You know what I mean? And like I said, I always tell you guys this: if you're an older person, the land plants and the vessels, they know who can capable of this job and capable of that job. They're not going to give you a super hard job if you 65, 70 years old. They'll give that more to the young guys and stuff like that. But no, it's a rough and tough job. But you got to put in the applications, man. You got to go Google Alaska seafood jobs, or you can AI it. You know, what I mean, there's ways to do it, man. We in the time of technology, and wait for them to email you or call you back. If not, if you get panicky, reach out to the company, call them back. I'm old school, so I'll reach out to the companies. I'll call them and see what's going on. Like I said, when I got hired by Pacific Seafoods, I actually went. You know, I know people coming in and out of the live. I actually went. Philly Dom actually went to the actual, and I got a video on it. I took the bus. It wasn't too far from where my cousin was staying, and I went to their physical office. Obviously, I think their main branch is in Oregon. That's what people tell me, but I mean, they had one of their offices. I went to that physical office and talked to them direct, talked to their HR, told them I wanted to come up here to Kodiak, Alaska, and that was that. Super Strill Life. Shout out to Strill Life. Oh, let's see what he's saying, man. That's my people, man. He was in Brazil with me. Shout out to Fitness and Travel as well. When you're traveling, I know it changes from country to country, but what do you try to stay under per month for expensive if you can? I mean, with me, it's up and down. Depends on the country I'm in. I mean, it depends on the country I'm in. I mean, sugar. What I do is, I don't know, man. It just depends on the country. Some countries I can go and not spend that much money. Some countries I can go and spend a lot of money. I mean, I can do it with a couple hundred. I can do it with a couple thousand. I can do it with 1,000 or two. I can do it with a couple hundred. It depends. It all depends. It all depends. But the more, obviously, more money you have, the better it is when you travel. Trucks said not one hit me back. Trucking company, and I want to get, I guess, to get a newer truck. Or truck, won't you reach out to Pacific Seafoods? I'm here. I'm up here working right now. Reach out to Pacific Seafoods in Kodiak, Alaska. I'm here working.